In case some people are wondering what the Chromebooks look like, this is like the first one they ever made. CR48. It's non-branded, but it's the one they were giving out in the pilot program when they first just made the OS for like testing and stuff. But 2 billion people applied and like 10,000 people got him, and I got 2. I get one to my mom, but yeah. It turns on as soon as you open it. The operating system is really simple. It's really just a browser. Log in with your Google account. So the moment you open it, it goes into Google browser. Google is obviously my homepage because I like it. But yeah. And then they put a button on here. It's a search button. When you press it, it brings this. You can go to the Chrome Web Store, download some applications to your thing. Google Games, Google Music, Google Maps, Google Talk. File Manager is a new thing they just added in the new software update. They make a lot like frequent updates on here. They're really cool. But I mean, they're headed in the right direction with this, I think. And then this File Manager right here. Pretty much now you can save files to it, upload pictures to Facebook, Twitter, or anything. I mean, as you can see, there's things where obviously you can't open executable file .exe extension. Obviously you can't do that because it doesn't recognize that. And then, but JPEG images, all that, they all work. I mean, I really like this. But yeah, and then Google Docs is something that's really cool because pretty much all you do, well, all the typical student really does on a computer is really just uses their word processor, whatever, Microsoft Office, really. Google Docs is pretty much just Microsoft Office. And then you have the whole browser, and then you have Microsoft Office inside of there. So pretty much it handles all your needs. I mean, it has everything that you need, really. It has a notepad, access Gmail, YouTube. Obviously all the Google applications are there, right at your access by just one click. And then with the keyboard, escape, back, forward, refresh, I believe that's full screen, and then switch between windows. Let me open one and I'll show you. Control N, and then that's full screen, and then you get to pick between either one, really. 2 windows now. Open this one. Control W closes them. And then let me show you Google Docs. But yeah, let's go back to the keyboard. And then switch between windows, brightness control, volume controls, power button, backspace, basically everything. Only difference is that there is obviously no Windows key or anything, or Mac button or control or alt, whatever option. There's a search button that I showed you earlier. It just opens another window, really. But yeah, let's go to Google Docs. Yeah, and then here it is. I'm the sports editor for my newspaper at school, so there's a bunch of those obviously in my file shelf. But there's all that, and then I mean, it's a really fast operating system. I mean, and then pretty light computer, probably like 1.5 pounds. Maybe my estimation's wrong. I'm not really good with estimating, but yeah. And then 1-button mouse with, I guess you can call them multi-touch gestures. Just tap to click, scroll with 2 fingers like this. Show you real fast. RuGM.com. And then you can control, or the settings are here, all of this. And then you have got all this. But yeah, here's GM is loaded. But yeah, there's 2 buttons scroll like that. Scroll with the arrow keys as well if you want. And then for secondary click, do a 2-button click. And there's a webcam. Well, it's not really a webcam, it just takes pictures. I'm pretty sure they'll add a capability for webcam later. But yeah, I really like it. I mean, it gets the job done for a typical student. And then, yeah. And then the shut off is really cool too. Nice animation to it. It just shuts off. I mean, it's a pretty good computer. Pretty light. Pretty portable. But yeah, thanks for watching. And hope you enjoyed.